Hey y'all, hello Virgo. We gonna be doing a collective read, y'all. We about to be tapping into the energies to see what's going on. What's the spiritual tea? All right. I usually do not use that term for our intuitive messages, but that's what's coming up. So we gonna be looking into that energy to see what's going on for y'all. This could be current or future energy. I'm not going to look into the past, all right. But if it do come out, or is resonating for you and you feel like this is past energy for you, okay, that's fine. That's great for you, all right? Y'all can drop something related to what you've overcome in the comments, all right? Y'all, if it resonates, make sure to thumbs up the video. Tell a friend about me by sharing the content. If you are new here and would like a community to be able to express your thoughts, get spiritual insight and info in regards to clarity you may need, come here by subscribing. Click the bell so you can be notified whenever I post. And let's get into this message. All right, we're going to be looking at current energy first and then going into future. Ooh, let's see. Seven of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse. Dang. Knight of Cups in reverse. Y'all shutting something down or somebody down. Wow. It's like y'all turning a new leaf. For some of y'all, it's like I'm hearing I changed my mind. That Keisha Cole song could be significant, okay? What is it? I think it's literally called Change My Mind. But with this Ten of Cups here in reverse, I feel like something is over with. Y'all feelings is no longer involved with somebody. For some of y'all, you done arguing. You throwing in the towel. It's looking like it's like a loveless connection. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, for some of y'all, you don't want to do this no more. You like, it doesn't matter how much effort somebody may be trying to put into something, it's just not gonna work. Y'all turning a new leaf. It's a turning point after some type of betrayal. I feel like for some of y'all, you just know it's better to leave this where it's at and let bygones be bygones. The Magician in reverse. For some of y'all, this type of connection is not one that you want. Hey, Coach Vasquez. This is not a connection that you want. Okay. Hey, PS Jack. Goddess Yamaya. But yeah, y'all, with the Knight of Coins in reverse, you feel like for some of y'all, somebody is not consistent enough. All right. This is not a connection that you're going to put any energy into. The Devil in reverse. For some of y'all, you don't, hey, Bailey love, you don't want somebody connected to you who you feel like is trying to trap you or trying to control you in some type of way. With the Chariot coming out, Cancer energy, Capricorn energy with the Magician, y'all just gonna move forward. You're gonna focus on what's in front of you instead of what's behind. All right, what's behind you is somebody who you are trying to or don't want to have to try to read. Yeah. With the Hierophant coming out in reverse, I feel like for some of y'all, you could be ending a relationship with someone who you could be married to, or someone who you was thinking you would try the traditional thing with. Maybe, you know, for some of y'all, you may have tried to be more submissive to someone than usual. Five of Coins in reverse. Whew. The Nine of Coins. For some of y'all, you not being left out. You not taking a L by you leaving someone. You're still going to be okay with this Nine of Coins energy single. So if you got to leave somebody, it's going to be all right. The Lovers in reverse. I do see a breakup here. All right. Gemini energy. The Lovers in reverse. I could be ending things with someone who you really care about. But with the Seven of Coins here in reverse, it's looking like it ain't been working out. Manny, I feel like no matter what, overall, if anything else, pray. Okay. Stay strong. Be optimistic that everything is going to get better. All right. Whatever you working on or you have plans for with you quitting your job, stay consistent with whatever it is, the work you got to do. Don't throw in the towel because the going get hard or rough. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I see y'all walking away from somebody. You don't want this connection with them, like I'm saying. With the Empress here, you got too much respect for yourself. I feel like for some of y'all, you rather stay balanced out and in peace. Or it's like you want to gain some type of peace and balance. You want to work on yourself. Could be to be the best version of yourself that you can be for some of y'all. And maybe you're a mother or you're soon to be one. You could be expecting. You got other things to prioritize when it comes to your emotions. You got other things to be worried about, things you got to be looking at or looking over. The Hermit. For some of y'all, I feel like you gonna be okay. For some of y'all, it's like a breakup. It could be exactly what you need, or a separation, or you taking time to yourself to be alone could be exactly what you need. Yeah. For you to step into your full power. Your highest vibration, which is for some of y'all is coming out to be the Empress. Okay, you a divine feminine, or you're meant to be one, or you're meant to be in this divine feminine energy, taking care of yourself, looking over people who actually need your help, and who's looking for some type of emotional, some type of support, nurturing, care. Six of Wands in reverse. For some of y'all, you're going to have to put something down that you're paying attention to with the Three of Wands and like move forward. For some of y'all, it's like you're going to have to be the main speaker or the voice. What is this? The Sun. And exposing something, so that other people don't have to go through the same thing. People gonna look at you as courageous or something. People trust what you say, what you doing or will be doing. For some of y'all to bring things in balance. It's looking like you, Nine of Coins, with you being single. You gonna be like rescuing somebody or helping people in some type of way, using your voice to do so though. Maybe by being an example as well. For some of y'all, it's your courage to speak up or speak out about something that for some of y'all you feel like was fucked up. This could be something you doing that's totally opposite. This is outside of one, like your relationship could be ending. Something you're going to be doing while you're single could be you being some type of speaker where you're gonna be setting people free or helping somebody in some type of way. Yeah, it's like this voice is on this stick yelling. I feel like this is somebody who may have been speaking up, but it could have been when it was too late. It could be like a lot of people who've been a casualty to somebody, or it's like in ways where it's like their egos. People, maybe for some of y'all, it's like you've killed a lot of people's egos in the past or something like that. Shut a lot of people up. For some of y'all, you gonna be the voice for people who maybe can't speak against people who try to take advantage of them or some shit like that. Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like you the person who people live to regret ever dealing with. With the Five of Swords in reverse going into the High Priestess, for some of y'all, it's like people regret fucking you over, because for some of y'all, you already have some type of divine connection to the spiritual realm, where it's like you end up exposing shit later on about people or something like that you was dealing with, who should have gave you a Six of Coins. Or maybe that's what y'all had in the past. Maybe y'all shared a lot with one another in the past, but they did you wrong. Or you tried to with the Six of Pentacles. And they would do your ass wrong, or somebody did. They took advantage of you, was unfair to you, or was ungrateful. Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody didn't realize that a tower was going to come. They was too busy out here playing. Now look, the Lovers in reverse. It's over. Four of Swords. Now somebody is trying to recover from some type of breakup. Yeah, when they the one who set this shit in motion with the Justice card by being like messed up towards y'all, or you know, not giving you what you deserve. The Moon card coming out in reverse. The Five of Swords in reverse. Now that everything is out, somebody is regretting things because they feel like, for some of y'all, they're happier with you. Justice in reverse. Somebody knows that they fucked up. For some of y'all, something that y'all was trying to build that you may now be feeling like it's no point. For some of y'all, you could feel like you want to just focus on you and your work after being heartbroken. Yeah, you're trying to recover. You could be recovering from some type of breakup through work. All right, trying to rebuild yourself, your emotions, putting them aside, and, you know, just getting yourself to where you feel like you should be financially. The Ace of Coins in reverse, since things didn't work out, with some type of new beginning. All right, Strength in reverse. It's left you weak. For some of y'all, yeah, wounded. Three of Coins, yeah, after collaborating with somebody or trying to work on things with someone, coming into some type of partnership with somebody. The Star in reverse, but you was overlooked when you was in this partnership. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody was happy with overlooking you. They were more comfortable doing that. Yeah, somebody, yeah, they overlooked you. Judgment in reverse. They didn't give a damn to pay attention to you. They rather not. All right. Somebody knew you was a star, but they tried to make you seem like you were regular. Eight of Coins in reverse. Something about work. Maybe somebody got you fired from work, or it's like somebody, you know, rejected you for a job or something like that. Maybe you was the most qualified and they tried to make it seem like you wasn't. All right. Three of Swords. Somebody wanted to see you hurt. I feel like you recovering from some type of heartbreak or some type of disappointment, setback. Three of Cups in reverse. In regards to somebody who, for some of y'all, was dealing with third parties. Page of Cups in reverse, and then they broke a promise to you. All right. And it came out with the Sun card, Leo energy. Now it's like you no longer is like, for some of y'all, obsessed about something or someone, obsessing over a situation or trying to find out some type of truths. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, for some of y'all, you just put your energy back. For some of y'all, it's like since the truth came out, somebody stopped talking to other people. Nine of Swords in reverse, because for some of y'all, if they did, they don't want to stress you out. Queen of Wands, somebody feels like you're the person that they want. For some of y'all, it's like somebody could be feeling like you're the best person for them. Two of Cups, they want a relationship with you instead. Okay, maybe they feel like they just fucked up. Yeah, they feel like they should have never, with the Hangman in reverse, fucked up your connection. Then Ace of Wands, somebody want a new start, a do-over. Can we try again? Yep, Six of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you, it's somebody new. They want to, you know, start something over, try again. Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody has been fucked up or sad over some type of mistake they feel like they made. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. For some of y'all, you could be telling somebody like you don't feel like this person is your soulmate. Then somebody's like, I feel like we can give this a shot. All right. Equal give and take. For some of y'all, maybe this is something that you wanted. All right. With the Knight of Coins coming out in reverse. But for some of y'all, you feel like something is not going to be able to be consistent enough. The Magician in reverse. You may feel like since somebody cheated on you, it's not really what you want. It won't really work out. You could be being pessimistic about it, not really wanting to put the energy into it, because for some of y'all, you got your heart broke. You like, I don't really know. All right, so you could be kind of iffy, like really, withdrawn or oh, look, yep, in and out of it. My phone fell as I said that. So you could be unsure, not knowing what to do. Yeah, since a breakup for some of y'all, but somebody wants to talk. Somebody want to work on things. The World card in reverse. Yeah, somebody don't really feel like things is over between y'all. All right, this is an ex of y'all's. They not ready for things to be over with the Knight of Swords in reverse. But some of y'all, I feel like somebody didn't put in a lot of work to make a connection work with y'all originally. They was being real lazy about the situation. And with the Queen of Coins in reverse, maybe they took you out of balance, or for some of y'all, it's like you became unfocused with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like because somebody was breaking their vows or some type of promises to you. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, somebody had a lot going on. I feel like for some of y'all, they was making a lot of mistakes without trying to correct them, or like repetitively doing things that for some of y'all, it was like not really considering how you would feel. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, Strength in reverse. Yeah, somebody was being very weak. Two of Swords, not really sure if they should make the right decision or the wrong, and I feel like it came at the expense of you with the Ten of Wands, a burden to you. Somebody was hurting you. The Page of Coins, when you found out what somebody was really investing in and something that they didn't want to end. Something that somebody could have been doing repetitively, and now you're not even sure about this person. Emperor, and they're like, but I'm your person. Look, you the Empress, and they're coming up as the Emperor. Somebody could be your partner, or they feel like they're meant to be your partner. Like y'all could have everything together with the Ten of Pentacles here as well, or Ten of Coins. Somebody want to settle down, get married, have a family, all of this. All right, Four of Swords. They feel like y'all could recover from this. Y'all just gotta, take things one at a time. But for some of y'all, you could feel like with the Four of Coins in reverse, y'all better off just letting it go. Like, why trying to make it work if you did this, maybe this ain't where you really want to be anyway. So this could put you in a thought process of like questioning things. Hi, Sandra Love. Yeah, I could be questioning things between this person and you. Five of Wands in reverse. Like, is this person really done with dealing with third parties? Do they really, only want just you, or is there other people that they're seeing? All right, with the Devil in reverse, for some of y'all, you done, or you're tired of obsessing about a connection, or whether something is going to work out, or if somebody is going to fall back into their old ways. Queen of Wands in reverse. I mean, the Queen of, somebody could be a Queen of Wands in reverse. See, somebody dealing with hoes. You won't want to keep thinking about that. But with the Queen of Coins in reverse, for some of y'all, somebody keeps taking you into, a messed up thought process, or your emotions be all over the place, where you really can't focus on your money as you should be, because you're worried about what's going on with them. Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody just be putting you through way too much. It'd be a little bit too much to manage for some of y'all. I feel like, yeah, I'm just hearing inconsideration. Bonjour, maman. For some of y'all, it's like inconsideration. King of Swords. For some of y'all, you just want somebody to be considerate. You want somebody to be honest. You want somebody to, be forthcoming. For some of y'all, I'm hearing that. Six of Swords, for things to move ahead. Loyal. Communicate better. And then maybe things will be able to get better. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't speak 100% French. Only the bare minimum. All right, but we got the King of Wands in reverse. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for some of y'all, you feel like somebody is untrustworthy. They get around too much. Like I'm saying, which is why y'all in the thought process of thinking if this person is going to be dealing with Queen of Wands in reverse as well. All right, people who get around as well, because for some of y'all, you feel like this person is tacky with how they handle themselves when it comes to temptation. They could be easily, you know, drawn into the opposite direction. We got the Knight of Swords in reverse. For some of y'all, it's like somebody don't be putting in all of the energy they supposed to because they be distracted. Two of Swords, yeah. Not really sure on what to do. Five of Wands. And for some of y'all, that's what makes you wonder, like, is there other people around or not? Because you know that they've proven themselves to be someone who's untrustworthy. Two of Cups. So you like, you know I want to be in this connection if this person is really being truthful and not dealing with other people, and they're going to be honest and actually really be communicative and all of that. But some of y'all, you don't want no toxic connection. You want to be able to trust your person. For some of y'all, this is a second chance. Somebody fucked up and they're trying to make it right, but you're not sure if you could really trust this person after some type of, betrayal. Y'all trying to come back from some type of betrayal. That's what the Seven of Swords is in reverse. That's the first card that came out, is y'all trying to come back from it, trying to figure things out. Five of Cups. It's caused a lot of grief, a lot of, you being in your head, not really able to think about anything as clearly besides what happened. For some of y'all, knowing that it would probably be best for you to be single, you probably be best off, with the Death card in reverse. Because for some of y'all, you feel like somebody may never change, or somebody ain't gonna change no time soon. They ain't done playing games. You may go through this thought process of going back and forth into that. Well, not sure whether to believe them or not. Feeling like if they did it once, they gonna do it again. And for some of y'all, you not fucking wrong. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Seven of Cups. All right, in reverse. But for some of y'all, somebody might have learned their lesson. For some of y'all, somebody might not, cheat again. For some of y'all, somebody really have turned the new leaf. All right? Or at least they want to convince you of this. Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody, for some of y'all, hurt their own feelings. Or that's what they saying. All right? That's what they're feeling or telling you. They broke their own heart by hurting you. Nine of Wands. They caused problems for themselves. It's been hard on them too. Eight of Coins in reverse. Something ain't been working out. Somebody is trying to heal. For some of y'all, y'all walked away from something that didn't work out, or y'all want to. You may be wanting to throw in the towel. You may not want to put too much hard work into this. You may feel like it's best off to be by yourself. Heal, be alone with the Nine of Coins. Feeling like you would be better single. Page of Swords in reverse. Because for some of y'all, you may feel like somebody, they not even worth it. They don't even care to know more about you. Or for some of y'all, it could be they self. Ace of Coins in reverse. You feel like y'all ain't gonna grow with this person. You don't want to sacrifice, you know, for some of y'all, yourself. Others of y'all, it could be y'all may go through this shit, try to heal the connection, because for even though for some of y'all you may not want to talk about certain things that didn't work out, because for some of y'all you may be trying to move things ahead with this person even though they hurt you. So for some of y'all, you may try to ignore certain shit that already took place. But we got the Wheel of Fortune. I see things working out if y'all move ahead, but it's gonna take for some of y'all a lot. All right, Ace of Cups. I do see this Tower definitely took place. I definitely see y'all moving ahead. And I see for some of y'all, you may actually walk away from this person, and that's how they're going to change. You might have to really leave. Others of y'all, you just have to threaten to leave. Take it as it resonates. Nine of Wands. For some of y'all, something has been really hard for y'all. I feel like it's been this connection. For some of y'all, it could be the person that you with letting go of some type of skeletons in a closet or facing them. Ace of Cups. Somebody could have that goes in with somebody having to do some type of healing. I feel like somebody has a lot of healing to do, right? For some of y'all, they may need to be single. For some of y'all, this could be you. But I feel like for some of y'all, it's your person need to heal. They need to be single in order for y'all to have a new beginning as well. Or for some of y'all, they need some time alone. Figure out what they really want to do. Page of Wands, I see some type of communication, or maybe this is what happened. You and this person may have needed some type of time apart, separation, and this person figured out that they want to be in a relationship with you. They don't want to be without you. For some of y'all, maybe this person reached out to you after things ended and, you know, tried to work on their ways, or told you that they would change their ways. For some of y'all, they really want to be with you. And, you know, now that you done discovered their secrets, they hoping that, you know, they could put things behind y'all by changing, you know, acknowledging that they were wrong and not doing that shit no more. For some of y'all, somebody is actually really never going to do it again. But that's pretty much what I got here for y'all message, okay? So somebody is going to be reaching out to you and trying to work on things and working through things. If it resonated with y'all, make sure to thumbs it up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Gratitude for stopping in, y'all. I hope y'all be well. Continue to take care of yourselves. Vibe high. Stay positive on purpose. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye, loves.